John Hopkins won a thriller 6-5. Coach, can you talk about today's game?
Well, it's like our first two games. It's never over till it's over. Our team battled the whole way. They battled the whole way, and we were lucky enough to come out on top. We probably should have had a few more runs because we had a lot of hits, a lot of base runners. But that run in the last inning proved to be, the difference. And I'm glad our kids kept battling, and because I knew they would keep battling.
Okay, now Josh, how long have you been pitching sidearm submarining? When did you first start doing that?
So I started doing that my junior year of high school. My awesome high school coach, Tony DeMar from Divine Child, he suggested it. There were 3 D1 pitchers ahead of me in the rotation, and I was never going to pitch. And I came up to him, and I'm like, I want to pitch. And he's like, if you want to do that, then you have to try this out. And I did, and I guess it worked out a little bit.
And with that, because of how many pitches you threw the other day, your arm is fresher. You can come in a situation like this, and you're not tired.
I mean, just being honest, I am tired. It's the College World Series. Like as a senior, nothing's guaranteed. Every time I go out there could be my last time ever pitching. So whatever the team needs, if the team needs me to pitch, I'm going to go out there and give it everything I have because it could be my last time.
So you come in and you get ground ball after ground ball after ground ball, right? But a couple of them, the first 2 have are seeing eye grounders that get through. So what's it like at first for you in that situation, and then for kind of everybody else watching Babson getting really close to doing what they've done the last couple of days?
Yeah, so I mean that's something I just got to get used to as a ground ball pitcher. That sometimes they find a hole, But this, like I said before, it's the College World Series. This is something I've dreamed of since I was a little kid. Coming in a situation like that, and all that matters is that we won the game. It doesn't matter that they got a few hits and scored a run. All that matters is that we got the win at the end of the day.
Coach, I half expected you to put an infielder at that spot after the first couple of batters.
Well, the infield seems to be playing very fast here because a couple of those balls weren't hit that hard, but they did, as you said, they were seeing eye hits. But if we're going to lose with ground balls, I'll take that. And the last batter, actually the last 2 batters, I told our pitching coach, let's just try to stick with eye fastballs, which for us are down and in, which is Josh's strength, because I thought they were poking a few of his off-speed pitches the other way. And if we were going to go down, I wanted us to get down with Josh throwing his best pitch.
I also wanted to ask about aggressive base running. First of all, Chris, could we talk about, let's see, I forget what inning this is. So the third inning, which the ball bounces over the bag into the outfield. You come in on that double steal, right? So tell us a little bit about that.
Coach put on the sign, and he told me to be ready when he throws it through. I got kind of a bad jump, but I saw it go through, and I knew it was going to be a bang-bang play, and I was fortunate enough to get around the tag and made a good slide and got in.
Let me ask about what it's like now playing in an era and in a series where you have video review. So you slide in, bang-bang play, you're in ahead of it. Do you kind of then wait? Do you expect it to be the umpires all huddle up and then maybe go and review something like that, or does that not enter your head?
Honestly, he didn't get the tag on me, so that particular play never went through. But being in the outfield when the umpires go in for review, it's very nerve-wracking. Something I'm not used to, but it is exciting though.
Can I ask you about base running as aggressive base running as a philosophy, and today especially?
Sure. We thought that A, their outfield arms weren't great. B, their catcher's arm wasn't great. And those were 2 areas that we could try to take advantage of. And then, we got the first one on a double steal. And, I told Chris if he throws it at all, take off. And he did a great job. And then I sent the Giacomo on the base hit because I didn't think the center fielder, and fortunately there was review, or we wouldn't have gotten that run. And then I think with Tim, we really practice what we call our yellow lead, where we read the catcher. And I had told him the count was 2-2 on Chris. Chris had ripped a couple balls earlier. And I said, Tim, they are afraid of Chris. They're going to probably bounce a curveball here. The third baseman was way off the bags. So I said, get a big lead. You see the catcher, and this is what we read. We read the catcher. You see him start to drop. You start running, and you saw the jump he got. They had no shot. And that's not, that's something we work on, and he executed it beautifully. So we had 3 close plays at the plate for, that was the difference in the game.
I'm thinking of Kutcher going first to third also in the 4th inning, I think it was. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much his read because it was in front of him. Okay. But again, we didn't think their outfielders had, overly strong arms, and it's a big park. The outfielders play deep, so this is a good place to go first to third.
All right, AJ, I haven't forgotten about you. Big day, 3 hits, 3 for 4. I think I was told that second 3-hit game ever by a freshman in a World Series game for Johns Hopkins. What were you seeing? How did it feel out there?
Once again, just seeing the ball well all day, starting and batting practice. And being in the DH spot gives me a lot of time to reflect on my at-bats and think about what they're going to do to get me out the next at-bat. So I had some good guesses on how they were going to come at me in the next couple at-bats after my first one, where I was late on a fastball. I figured when they got ahead of me, they would go with fastballs. So that's what I was geared up and ready for. And the 0-2 pitch, they threw me an inside fastball, and I was ready for it and put it out to center.
Coach, can you just talk real quickly, going back to 07, you and I have talked about this. We're now 33-14 in elimination games. Just, we have this mindset this year that we're never out of it. That actually goes back to long before these guys even got here. Just the team's mentality and yours when your backs are against a wall.
Well, as you said, Ernie, the team never thinks they're out of it. We know that our offense is good enough to, score runs, and the amazing thing to me is this was the first game, I believe, that we gave up more than 3 runs in May. In none of our conference playoffs, none of our regional playoffs, none of our super regional, and none of the World Series have we given up more than 3 runs until today. And today we gave up 4 runs. So we kind of know that our pitchers will hold them. We might fall behind, but our pitchers will probably hold them. And we don't give up big innings because we don't walk anybody. And so our offense has confidence that, hey, we're going to get 27 at-bats. Let's make the most of it.